Okay, cool. Hopefully this went well for you. There's a lots of places that you could make mistakes. So I'm going to go kind of quick, but hopefully it'll make sense. If not, just rewind and watch the video. My first thing is, of course, how do these two relate to each other? They're alternate interior, which means they're congruent. So I'm going to set these two guys equal to each other, and then I'm going to solve. And when I do that, it looks like I'm getting x is 2. Now on 1, 2, 3, and 4, all they wanted was find x, so I'm going to stop right there. Number 2, these two, if you look at their relationship, it is corresponding, okay? And corresponding are equal or congruent. So I'm going to set them equal to each other. And I'm going to solve. So 72 equals 9x, divide off the 9, and get 8. So x is 8. Number 3, if I look at these two right here, these angles are on the interior and they're on the same side. So they are same side interior. That is supplementary, which means their sum has to equal 180. So I'm going to add them together and set it equal to 180 and solve from there. So 6x plus, what is that, 126 equals 180. I need to subtract 126, so 36, 46, 56, 66, 76. I'm getting 54. And then when I divide both sides by 6, I'm getting 9. And then this one, if I compare this one and this one, those are corresponding just like the one up here, which means they are congruent. So I need to set them equal if they are congruent. And if so, that's a 78, that's a 13. Let's see, does 13 go into 78 evenly? I sure hope so. If not, then that's my answer. 13 times, I don't know, what would it be like? 7, 8, 9. Yikes. I don't think it's even. I think it's that. So I'm going to leave it like that. If that ends up going in there evenly and I missed it, I do apologize. But I'm pretty sure that that's all I know to do. Actually, it's 6. It is evenly. Haha, just took me a minute to think about it. Okay, so there's 1 through 4. Now we jump to 5, 6, 7, 8. Where in these 4, it's not just find x, it is also find the measure of the angle indicated in bold. So basically find all the angles. So we're going to start like we did before. Let's compare this with this. And they are on the same side of the transversal, and they're on the inside of the parallel lines. So same side interior, those are supplementary, guys. And if they're supplementary, we need to add them together and set that equal to 180. So for me, add these together, I'll get a 29x plus 6 equals 180. And then I will subtract 6 from both sides, and then I'll divide by 29, and I'm getting 6. Now, if x equals 6, I need to plug them back into both of these and see what's going on. So 14 times 6 is 84 plus 1, so this one's an 85. And then if I plug a 6 in right here, I'm going to get 15 times 6 is 95. And that works because those two together add up to 180, so I know I did it right. Yay! Over here, these two, if you look at their relationship, they are corresponding angles, and corresponding angles are congruent. So I need to set these two equal to each other and get -3 plus 31x. Okay, so let me solve this out. Let me subtract the 31 over here. So that'll be a -2x equals -6. Okay, I'm getting x is 3. Now what? Now we don't get to stop because it wants the actual angle. So let's take 3 and plug it in to both of these, or actually just to one of them, and we'll get our answer. So 29 times 3 is, I wish I had a calculator. I just get lazy sometimes. It's 87. Okay, 87 plus 3, so I'm getting a 90. So these are both going to be 90. And you could check it in that one and it would be true, but that's how it works. Over here we've got this fella, and this one, they're both on the inside. They go across the transversal, so they are alternate interior angles, which means they are congruent. So if they're congruent, set them equal to each other and solve for x. So minus x, let me subtract the 9 over here. I'm getting a 7 if you solve that out. And we can't stop there. We get to go multiply and plug the 7 back in. 105 plus 9. Ugh, that would be 114 for this one. And then I'm going to go ahead and plug in the 7 over here just to make sure I mathed it right. Is that 11? 113. Oh, no, 114. Okay, so I did do it right. These are congruent, and I did plug them into both just to make sure. These two are also going to be congruent. Why are they congruent? They are vertical angles. So you should have also set these two equal to each other and then subtracted, let me subtract the 9. Minus 9 minus 9 is minus 14. So I'm also getting x is 7 over here. And now I take my 7 and I plug it back in here. 1, 2, 91 plus 9. Okay, that's 100. So I'm getting 100 degrees for my answer there. All right, folks, that's how you work it. And if you're having troubles, please email me and let me know. And I can do a little video to help you out or meet with you. Also in tutorials, we will talk more about this. So we'll talk to you guys later.